Hello, everybody. Thank you for ending Thursday night Homestead Hangout with Kettle Kitchen. And we'll be hanging out with our Homestead Hangout homies. Hello, everybody. Welcome, and thank you for coming in. As all of you who are here already know, we're winding up the Thursday night Homestead Hangout, and we started off with Gilliam Farms. We then went to White Rock Homestead. We then went to Muddin for Nothing, and then we went on to 9 Acre Family Farm, and now we're here at Kettle Kitchen. So thank you for everybody coming in. We appreciate it. It's a great lineup, great group of people, and the shows are wonderful. So I want to say hi to everybody that's in here. I have to give congratulations to Tiffany. She made it first before everybody else. So thank you very much. And then we also see Lynn Dioki. She came in. Thank you. Rena LaRue, thank you for coming in. The screens are jumping all over the place, so I apologize for that. Dark Lord Bennett, as always, thank you for coming in. Wendy Benjamin, thank you. Mimi's Dishes. She's got a grandson, so she's not sure how long she can watch, but she's going to try. Thank you for coming in. Joe, Fix It For You, my friend, thank you for coming in. Ginger, Not For Nothing Homestead. Clutch Your Pearls. Karen Spitzer, Suburban Hillbilly, White Rock Homestead. Hello, hello. And again, the jump. Gotta love the jump. One Day at a Time Farmstead. Elaine Lucier's in with us. Net of 9 Acres. Thank you. Bert Window. Where to Begin Homestead. Mr. C. Thank you. Heartland Headquarters with Dink and Tank. Tank. And I think I have it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tank is Tamara. Please make sure and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what I got. Then we also have Miss Christine from Gilliam Farms is in with us. I think this jumped, so give me just a second. Prepping for Heaven. Lori, thank you for coming in. I think I said Where to Begin Homestead. Janice, thank you for coming in. Mr. C, I said hi to you. Correct. Okay, thank you. Let's see who else. There, we've hit the list. So I want to Suburban Hillbilly. Bless your little heart. You should know not to mess with the lady's pearls, and I don't. I told her to clutch her own pearls. I didn't grab for them. Grab for my own, which I don't have any. So that's right. Been a great night. All of the shows have been wonderful. I love listening to them. If you can, stay for the second half of the show tonight for an announcement. We'll get back to that later. We had an amazing day. There was a surprise that happened for us today. So be sure to check in next Thursday where I can divulge the information. But that's later down the road. And it's warm and hot and muggy and blah, blah. Everybody's same story. I know. I get it. Oh, everybody's saying hi to everybody. Yeah. Right, gird your loins. Yes. That sounds like something Mouse Toes would say, but I'm not positive. Let's see. As a matter of fact, I think she has said it before. Excuse me. Um, I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving the lineup. I'm loving the way the conversations go. I'm loving the information. I'm loving the differences it seems that we're getting out of each of the channels. And for me, Thursday night's my one night that I watch from 3 p.m. my time until I go live at 7 p.m. So I love doing it, and I hope it's working out for everybody. Um, and I love the community in general and how it's coming together, and it's, from my perspective, it seems to be uplifting channels, and that's really important. That is. So I want to send out a personal thank you to everybody that's made that happen and does make that a part of what they do, because that's a part of how we grow as channels, along with, all the algorithm stuff that you guys all hear. So, and that is wonderful to see and hear. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. It seems kind of weird for me, and I agree with that. I'm going to assume that's group, not group of people. It is a good group of people, and it's a good mix of channels and shows. And yes, Rebecca, I agree with you. You should make leftovers for Thursday night so that you can watch from 6 to 11 p.m. or Eastern Standard Time, p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yes. And for me, this is ultimately what it really comes down to, is people connecting with people. And that's what I love about the whole thing. I love that the interaction seems to be going off really well and everybody's enjoying it. And I'm with Christine on this. Being part of this lineup is really nice, and it's great. Yes, I did. Bert, I did get your email. I have read it. Yes, to answer your question, I'm working on that though. So I just haven't, I've had a lot going on the last 3 days, so I haven't had a chance to get back to you. So, um, oh, I must, back to good off grid. Hello, thank you for coming in. Yes, I'm sure cooking is not very cool right now. Good morning, Miss Annette. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate that. I do too. I think it's the way to do it, especially if it's a throw and go or a truck. I'm not even going to go down the possibilities there, but if it's something that's got to cook for an hour, why not? That's the best way to do it. I definitely agree. Sorry, I had a message come in I had to look at. So, boop, boop, boop. I want to throw out there that Jar Up July has started. Well, so we finished Jam It Up June. That was really good. Jarred Up July is the next one we're on right now. And that is anything you use a jar for. That's basically what it is. That could be food, dehydration, dehydrated stuff. It could be crafts you do. It could be meals in a jar, desserts in a jar, things like that. So that's what we're looking for. The other thing that goes with that is on August 4th. So we've already hit, like I said, we finished Jam It Up June 2.0. We've already had our live giveaway. So now we move into Jarred Up July, which we're actively in right now. And then August 4th at 4 p.m., I think is the way I have it listed. Here in Kettle Kitchen, we're going to have another live giveaway. So there'll be more prizes. Excuse me, Four Jars Lids has graciously agreed to sponsor that as well as, and they are to be putting out a video as well too. So they did that. We got them for the very first time they ever put a video out as a collaborator, and it was wonderful. People loved it, so they did a great job. Canadian Family Life, thank you for coming in. And if you haven't watched that giveaway, you might want to go watch, make sure you didn't miss anything that may be yours. So anyways, that's where we're at with those. And then, of course, on Kettle Kitchen, it's not just on Kettle Kitchen. There's other channels, but it's the Small Gardening Spaces collaboration that's still going on, and that goes out at the last day of every month, which we are still actively in that one as well. Yes, I agree. I agree with Bert there. It is amazing the amount that they put out and they donate in the collaborations and specifically with our collaboration. So that has been wonderful. So sorry, I had to answer the question real quick. It's been welcomed very much, and the prices were great that went out, and I'm glad everybody liked it. Everybody seemed to like it, and to my knowledge, we'll be doing it again next year. So, there's that too. Yes, we are definitely thankful to Forge Our Lids. Oh, and Rhonda from Mimi's Dishes drops her video tomorrow. There's been great videos out there, so check them out. I'm trying to play catch up from everything. Hopefully by in the morning, I'm going to try to get everything set up tonight, and then in the morning add hers tomorrow, so the list will be up to date and caught up. So there is a playlist. There are some videos to watch. There's a schedule. If they're not on the playlist, then jump over to their channel and go ahead and watch what they have. And this is what I really like about it, because I think this is what's important to a degree as well with collaborations. Learning new recipes you may not have made and then going out and make them. And Ginger says she's already made a jam from Jam It Up June. That's wonderful. And it wasn't hers. I already know what she's talking about. So you'll have to, as Dale says, hide and watch to see what's coming. But that's part of it as well. Connecting with people, getting to meet new people, and maybe learning a recipe or two that you don't know and maybe utilizing it. Because in the end, if you get out and utilize it, then you know whether you like those dishes or not. So that's great. Thank you for saying that, Ginger. I appreciate that. And then I'm really right now lost at other collaborations that are going on. I've been trying to play catch up with some that are out there. I'm going to try to get back onto the list so that we have a list. That's give and take, because I don't want to add somebody on the list that doesn't want to be added on the list. And if I'm not getting return information back from said people, then I don't really want to put their name out there, because maybe they didn't get back to me because they don't want to be added to the list. So that's the hard part. Annette, thank you for all the hard work and putting into collabs together. The amount of effort you put in is amazing. Myself, along with others, really do appreciate it. We thank you guys. You guys are what make those collaborations great and wonderful. Hello, Josh, Skinner Farms. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, that's my problem too. One day at a time, Farmstead. Fat finger disorder is what I have. And if you ever get a text message from me and it has a period in it where it doesn't belong, fat finger problems. Sorry. The other thing too that goes along with that is that, these collaborations, there is a lot to them. But what makes it, along with you guys watching them, you guys commenting on them, you guys liking them, sharing them out, the collaborators themselves put a lot of time and effort into these, and it really is wonderful when they put out good content, because that allows you guys to enjoy it. You guys get something out of it, and it's not just a slap together thing. Everybody does really a good job. So thank you very much. Uh-oh, Lori's on somebody for something. Anyways, the benefit we have when we do these collaborations is a connection that's made. It's an ever rotating process as far as who's going to join, who can join, who has the time to join. Are they willing to put out a product or a video of a product? And that's all determined on them as well as us. So the other part of it is putting out content that you guys enjoy, you guys want to see, because that also is kind of a directive as to what we put out for collaboration. So it's the way it goes. So and this is another thing that is a benefit, getting more comfortable with making videos when you do collaboration, because you do feel an obligation to the person, host, whatever it is, to follow up in what you've put out there. Mary Love Country Living, thank you for coming in. So if anybody has any questions about collaborations, the best thing I could suggest to you is Sundays on Sunday Functioning Chat with Kettle Kitchen. We're going to run through how to do a collaboration. Now, that's from my perspective. That doesn't mean I'm right, doesn't mean I'm wrong, doesn't mean it's the guaranteed 100% way that it has to be done. That's dependent on each person, each channel, each subject matter that they put out there. This is just how I would approach it, or how I do approach it. And then here's my hints, tips, and whatever. That's going to be with Tiffany from Mud and Mascara / Mud and Mascara Homestead / Muddin' for Nothing. And we'll run through and try to give you a rundown of how to do that. I'm still working on, which I need to get with some other people, about the $5 pantry challenge, because once a month on that Sunday, we're going to do that. Again, we're reviving that and restarting that. But I got to figure out schedules and try to get that honed in so I know which we're doing. So it'll either be this Sunday, we'll do the collaboration start, or the $5 food pantry challenge, or next Sunday, the alternate, whichever we don't do. So, just reading on the comments, making sure everybody's kind of talking to each other, and that's great. That's wonderful to see. I'm not seeing any questions. Janice says that she loves participating in the collaboration. She appreciates the invitation to them. Josh has been gone for a while and says he's he's been away for a while, so he's trying to catch up. So that's great. No snacks this evening, Suburban Hillbilly. You are correct. I'm sorry you're disappointed. All right. So, anyways, I wanted everybody to get a rundown of what's going on, what we've been dealing with. Do watch for some information coming out later this week to channels. That'll the email will explain what's going on, and that's the easiest way to put it without spilling the beans, because that's not what I want to do right now. But just be watching for watching your email if you can. Don't forget to do that. And then I'm trying to hold on because I don't want to talk about this other thing until we get to the second half hour, because that's what I told everybody. So I'm kind of going to leave it up open for about 10-15 minutes. Is there any questions you guys have for me? I do want to put an apology out. We were supposed to have a review of game night on Tuesday, but by the time I remembered the live was still, for some reason, I was thinking I had canceled. I knew I didn't, but for some reason, my brain was playing that way. And by the time I got to a point where I could do something about it, I already had a bunch of people here for our festivities, so I was unable to do anything. And when I went to go, when you go look on my community tab and whatever, I usually try to put out that I'm canceling a live, and that's what I ended up doing. I just, by the time I realized it, it was 5 p.m. The live should have already happened. I'd already talked to Mouse Toes. I just didn't get that chance to get over. So for that, I apologize. But starting, we have Thursday night tonight, Sunday we'll have a functioning chat, and then Tuesday we're resuming game night. And right now we're in our version of, it's kind of a mixed version, but it's a version of taboo slash password kind of stuff. So that's what we do. And Dale asked this question, and as much as I would love to answer it, I was in the middle of writing some stuff down for tonight, so I didn't actually get to see it, and I apologize for that. I will go back and watch the replay because I tried so hard to get my writing down before we started, and I just ran out of time. So I will have to go look, because now you got me overly curious. I already was curious. Miss Mary Love Country Living got her YouTube partner program letter today. So cool. Good. Congratulations. It's jumping. And this is, this is another thing I like too, is that your followers, your dedicated followers will understand, and they will be there when you are ready to come back and fit your schedule like you should. So this is one of the things I love about this community, is that they understand and have an understanding of what's going on, and they're very gracious. I want to see it though. I'm gonna go look now, because prepping for Evan's saying that as well. Annette is going to be organizing a Christmas card swap starting mid-November. If anyone's interested, it'd be fun to get and receive Christmas cards from all over the world. Well, sign me up. I'm in for it. So let me know. The correct answer is tonight's format. Got me interested. And I agree with Mr. C. Their lives are always fun to watch. I love watching theirs. They're wonderful to watch. Sorry, I'm getting a message and I don't know who it's from. Oh. Okay. Anyway. And I hope anybody that's interested, you let Annette know, because that's who you need to contact. So that would be great. Annette, if you would let me know if it's okay, and I can put your email up, I guess, or one of the mods can put your email up, or if it's on your about page, one of the mods can put a link to your channel up. Okay, how many collaborations have I hosted? I did Jam It Up June last year, Noodle November, I think that was last year. I think I hosted, and there was another one too. I can't remember what it was. I think there was 3 of them. I think 2 I hosted, 1 I co-hosted. But I was in 16 collaborations last year, or at least up until January. This year, I'm going to far exceed that number, just because I've joined quite a few other ones. So I can't really have an answer for you to that, but 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2 I did on my own. Any of the others were co-hosted. I was involved in 16 of them. Then we started all over again this year, and I was co-hosting Pies of March, I co-hosted. No, I just helped on one of them. I think I've been in a collaboration every month, if not one or two, or in one case, 3 collaborations in 1 month. So having experience with collaborations, I have. Hosting collaborations, I'm still learning things too, and I'm learning what works and what doesn't work. I'm learning my mistakes as well as others that are made throughout a collaboration. But I think at least me and others in this community we have are experienced enough to help anybody who might need help or wants to. Then please ask away, because we have a lot of good information. So again, moving back to the Sunday functioning chat, when we're doing the collaboration information, be sure to check into that if that's something that intrigues you. Daz is in the house. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Tiffany, Josh tried texting you, just so you know. What has been my favorite collab and not so fun? Well, I think in all honesty, all of them have been fun. I think they've been interesting for different ways and different reasons, and different ones have had different issues. I think, in all honesty, I think I have to say that there are 2 that would hit the favorite. That would be Jamming Up June, because that was my very first one, and it was a good success. A lot of channels joined in, and I didn't expect that to happen. I think the other one that I really, really enjoyed was Noodle November, because I taught myself a skill set that I didn't have, and I knew that was the only reason I would, is if I pushed myself into it. So I enjoyed that as well. There's quite a few of them I've enjoyed along the way. I enjoyed, sorry that the sound is tunnely. My internet is not doing very well, so I'm on my phone, so I apologize for that. Let me switch over just for a second. Let me do it that way, and then I can come back onto the phone. I'm going to add myself here, take myself off there.